coming here talking that bullshit, and I just really don't have the time nor the energy this morning to even entertain it. Um, okay, I'm up here, I believe. And I think when I do tax advice, I'm gonna put my tax logo up there and talk about taxes tomorrow, and then that'll be good too. And I won't have to be on camera because it'll draw too much attention when I'm on there. Okay. So, what I was saying was, it's a need. It's a need for us to love ourselves. It very much, it very much is a need for us to love ourselves. And the first thing you need to start doing is loving on you. That's the most important thing. And until you show people how to love you, they're not going to know how to treat you. And if you don't tell, like your sister, how you feel about the way she talks to you, the way she treats you, and everything that she does to hurt you, and you don't set up some boundaries for her to not do those types of things, she's going to continue. She needs to know that when I say let's go out to eat expensive places and Shannon is having financial issues, that I shouldn't be doing that because it makes her feel inferior when I say, well, don't worry about it, I can pay for it. You know, Shannon doesn't like that, and she needs to respect that because you have a daughter that you're trying to show her how to be a strong woman and work with what you got, and she violates that when she does that. You know, she could ask you sometimes, hey, Shannon, let's have a nice dinner. She could suggest, let's pitch in and do a potluck at your house. You know, and make it a family affair that is not intimidating to you, that just does not offend or hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you like this. You need to get to the true core, absolutely, with some people. You know what I'm saying? Um, People can only love and treat you um, at the level you first show them when you meet them. When you meet somebody and they approach you in a way you don't like, you need to stop them right then and there and say, this is not what I tolerate because you won't talk to me like that. This is how I'm going to be talked to if you going to talk to me, and this is what you're going to be able to do. If you don't advocate for yourself, others will keep on moving in ways that make themselves feel normal. Okay? They think it's normal to them to treat you that way, even though it hurts you. You know what I'm saying? Not always out of malice. You know, they don't always mean wrong, but they don't always consider it. But because you don't tell them how you feel, then there's no boundaries to make them respect you, because there's nothing to respect. There's nothing to respect. Okay? You know, what you're describing with your sister, it doesn't always seem to, it's not about money, really. It's about the respect, the pride, and the emotional safety of how you feel in the situation. When someone is already struggling financially, suggesting expensive outings can, unintentionally highlight what the person is going through and what they don't have to bring to the table, making what you have seem to be more important, making what making what you have. Somebody was saying something stupid and interrupt what I'm saying and make me lose my train of thought. Making what feel about the situation, it can feel heightened. It can feel like make you in a low state. If you're dealing with a mental aspect of the situation, it can bring you down. It can definitely, thank you for the love. It can definitely heighten that. And then sometimes they'll just be like saying, oh, don't worry about it. Even though you're saying, I don't feel comfortable. Thank you for the compliment. I did my makeup this morning. I took this picture, and this is the picture I'm using. Ain't no filter or nothing on my face. Just my face and makeup, a little makeup on my eyes. Back to the conversation. Yes, sometimes people will be saying, don't worry about it, I'll pay for it. You know, it may come from kindness, you know what I'm saying? They may think they being nice, but it can land as disrespectful or make you feel like you unpowerful in what you have going on in your, like you can't handle your situation of what you're dealing with in your life, especially for someone who values standing on their own 2 feet, especially with where you've come from. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it the way God is telling me to put it, and handle you with kid gloves, because I don't want it to come off wrong or disrespectful. Okay? No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That's what we're dealing with. It's not okay. It's not okay if somebody says something to you and it comes off wrong or hurtful to you, even though they mean well. It's never okay for somebody to disvalue you. That's what we're talking about right now. It's allowing people to disvalue you, say hurtful things to you, and let it ride. No, ma'am. No, like, I don't even talk to my daughter in certain type of ways. And Ava, it's so much that's been, like, when Ava said, like, when I was in 5th grade, she said how he gets snappy and stuff. She said when I would drink, she would notice it. I said, really, Ava? She's like, yeah, mommy, you would get snappy. But the thing about it is, you're drinking so much. And I said, I apologize. You're drinking so much more, and you're getting snappy for a reason. You're not just drinking and getting snappy for no reason. You're getting snappy because your sensitivities are heightened, because people are misusing your abilities and your time. And people been thinking that they've been allowed to do that because you've been allowing it, because you've been quiet about it, because you want to keep things civil, and because you want to be the good daughter or the good sister or the good aunt, and you don't want to look like the bad friend because you're thinking about you, but you're not looking like the bad friend because you're thinking about you. You're just looking like the good friend to yourself. You got to be friends with yourself first, sweetheart, before you can ever entertain being friends with anybody else. Charity starts at home. How can you help somebody else and be an uplifter and a booster for somebody else, and you cannot do that for yourself? Come on, somebody, say amen. It starts with you. It starts inside of you. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. It starts inside of you. It starts with you. Every day when you get up in the morning, it starts with you. You're alone. You're not with nobody. Even when you open your eyes, it's you in the presence of the Lord. Okay? And when you allow people to do that type of thing and belittle you, because that's what it is, they're belittling you. And that matter, you are teaching your daughter, I can't be strong if I don't stick up for myself, but I can be if I do. I can't work with other people or have what I want and need because I have to give it to other people willingly, because that's what my mom did and that's what a good person do. No, you need to teach her that that's not how people treat you. I don't need you to rescue me. Okay? I need my worthiness. All right? It's not a time for you to play rescue for me, because that's what I have God for. That's what I have God for. I'm not a lesbian. Your mama is a lesbian. And your daddy was a dyke, and then she gave birth to you, so that's how your daddy became your father. Please get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. I'm not in the mood for your bullshit today. I'm talking to my niece about something important, and you're being an asshole, bitch. And you ain't funny. The only person's laughing is you. So really, who's joking? The joke that's on the paper on a fake page with a name like Mr. Well with a little dick and all balls. Please get that worked out. When you get a bigger dick that's not sitting on top of your balls, discouraging women to look at you, then we'll deal with your ass on that point. The only reason why you got to come out and say somebody is a lesbian is because you are a little dick and all balls and it can be turned into a big click. So move the fuck on, bitch. That's what you need to do. And Dylan, you must like niggers because you bring your ass in here to say nigger. Nobody gives a fuck. They use that in rap songs. You're very ignorant, bitch. You're very ignorant. And I'm not going to block you. I'm going to mute you so your dumb ass can come back tomorrow and get me more taps. I'm going to mute you, and then you can come back tomorrow and be the same dummy you was today. Moving on after the dumbass commercial breaks of people that think that they're funny. Because they think lesbian is a funny word, or they think transgender is a funny word. You can clearly see I don't have an Adam's apple, so bitch, I was born economically a fucking woman. But your mama wasn't. That bitch a whole man. A whole man. Shaving her face and every motherfucking thing. Scaring the little kids at church. So go get that worked out first and then come in here. Okay, make sure your face is together and not cracking mirrors. Make sure your face is together and not cracking mirrors before you come in here. And BTW, by the way, this is 2026. Nobody gives a damn about the word gay, lesbian, LGBTQ, trans. Nobody gives a fuck. It's not an insult anymore. Actually, it's empowerment. And it's more lesbian people running the country. And it's more gay people running. Thank you, baby. It's more gay people running the country than ever was. And because your mama is the guy in the picture. Your mama. That bitch is the guy in the picture. Always busting her legs open on 25th Street. Let's get your mama's pussy clean first. I think she thought she spit you out, but then some landed in there and she ended up with you. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. It's people that self-absorb and don't have love for themselves that have to play grown people that have to play in somebody else's chat. It's ridiculousness. That you're a grown-ass motherfucking person and all you can do is sit up online because you're a dummy. I'm telling you, can't clean up some of them STDs your mama had coming out of her pussy. It's a crying shame. She been working the corner for 1,000,000 years. And that bitch is 80 and still out there. What is you, 45 or 50? And your mama is 80 and still giving head with no teeth. What a shame. What a shame. Now sit in the comments and can't talk. Sit in the comments and can't talk while I talk about how your daddy is your grandpa and your grandma was confused until the DNA test came in, and now we know your mama was a straight hoe fucking all the men's in the family. Fucking all the men's in your family. And that's why you so confused. You gotta run around and call everybody names. Because your mama was fucking all the men's in her family. Now moving on. And your fucked up ass is a no ma'am. Your fucked up judgmental ass goes straight to hell. Cause don't the Bible say, let ye judge, yet thee have been judging? Okay? So that means let the person that throws the first stone cast the first stone. Right? So that means you calling the pot kettle black. You a judgmental ass bitch that hop from page to page all day long. Every morning of your miserable ass life on a fake page that you change the name to, and you gonna be in hell burning with gasoline draws, and I really don't give a fuck. Thank you to contributing to my check on the 21st. Have a good day. Sit in the comments and can't talk with your ratchet ass while I talk about how your grandma had AIDS and gave it to the whole congregation. Now moving on. See, it be them weirdos like that. You got to put them in their place. Because if you don't put people in their place like that, then they'll continue. So now they know they can't come. They can't come over here. Ask your mama that. Ain't that what you asked your sister last night when she bent over and you gave it to her and now your kids came out cross-eyed? Get that shit together first. Good evening from Vegas. How you doing today? We just getting rid of a bunch of dumbass bitches and moving on. Just some jealous ass bitches that don't have a fucking life. Now, back to what I was saying. So yeah, it can feel like you being attacked.
Yeah,
and it can feel like, it can also feel like you're fighting back the attack with negativity by constantly drinking.
Yeah.
Welcome in, honey.
She was like, Shannon, you haven't done that, but it's like right now, you know what it is? I just think everything like has piled up at once. Like, you know, I thought I recertified my name for my mortgage, and like my mortgage is over now. It's just like it just feels like a lot at once when it comes to money, you know. But it's gonna be okay, girl. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, girl. Like you've been telling yourself.
Look, you're gonna have to tell them like this, Shannon. And you might have to go back and watch this video and write this down because I'm not gonna remember what God's giving me. But I'm gonna tell you what he's saying. I'm gonna try to say it the best way I can. You're gonna have to tell them this, and you're gonna have to tell them this clear. You know, I feel like you guys are attacking me. And I'm not coming to you in a negative way, but I need you to understand where I'm coming from, and I don't need you to talk. I love you. I do love you. And I know your heart is, is good and is trying to be in a good place for me. But, and this is a big but, when you suggest expensive places or offer to pay when I'm already struggling, it makes me feel inferior. It makes me feel small instead of, getting support from you. I'm trying to show my daughter how to be a strong woman, young woman, and work with what she have to make it work. And show her how to be respected. I can't teach her that with you consolidating and fixing everything in my path, which doesn't make me feel good. And that's not to be rude. That's just to show you I'm on my grown woman communications. And this is not alcohol speaking. This is deep down in my heart. And I've been thinking about this a long time. And I'm telling you to stop using alcohol as your safe word. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, you all the time. I don't do that to your ass.
Don't even bring up her faults. Make it all about you, because to strengthen what you're saying, to a person that's offending you, you need to make it all about you. And you need to not make it be rude. So you can set this boundary so that if she crosses it, and you can dismiss yourself for a while from her presence.
In my spirit. Thank you, God, for her.
Yes. You need to be honest, okay?
Yes.
Loving myself first doesn't make me selfish. You need to tell her that. Yes. It makes me honest. It makes me not be a liar. Because I'm lying to myself every day trying to hide this from you, trying to not hurt you, but I'm hurting me. You cannot help me process. I have to process my own type of guilt and settle my own type of things that's going on with me. And if you want to help me, you can help me tighten this into a short boundary statement. So I don't have to repeat this statement to you again. Okay? You can role play. You can put yourself in my shoes for a change. Think of it from Shannon's point of view. And you can also process the guilt that you're dealing with within yourself to where you feel like you have to boast on me in front of me and make me feel shorter than you to make yourself feel more validated in your point. This goes for you and this goes for Mom. I'm working on showing you that I can do me without you and your hands always out trying to feel like you uplifting me, but you're really making me smaller.
Yeah.
Period. No, ma'am. 100%. Right now, this is what I'm doing. And if you're going to continue to do that, I intend to cancel the impact that you are inflicting on my mind, body, soul, and spirit. And when you can get yourself together to understand the boundaries that I'm setting to make myself feel good. No, I'm not mad. I'm talking to somebody. Then you can swallow your pride. You know, someone can mean I don't need you to help me right now. I'm good and I still have value. I'm not disvalued just because I don't need you to step in. I have to go through what I'm going through. The key 4 steps that I have to go through what I'm going through is, the first thing is I have to swallow it. I have to take what I'm dealing with and swallow it. Then I have to smooth it over myself, not allowing people to come in and take control and fix it for me. I have to be the one to fix the bumps in the road myself. I have to not be able to explain things away all the time. I need to be able to face what I'm going through head on. Okay? But the biggest thing is that I need to be the bigger person, handle my own expenses, break them down to where it's affordable for me. So when I do get blessed and God do get me out of this season into a new space and time in my life to where I'm back where I was or even higher, which is where I'm aiming for, I won't have to cap at that. I can put that away for rainy days like this. And I know I can make it on $1,400 a month. I know I can do it. Because God made it possible. I never needed that much in the first place. He had me.
Right. And Nancy, that's what I've been telling myself, but I just let that devil get in and I thank God that I have you in my life.
You're welcome. The disrespect wrapped up in good intentions is still disrespect, Shannon. The disrespect, and I feel like God needs you to hear more. That's why he keeps telling me more. The disrespect wrapped up in good intentions is disrespect. It doesn't still mean that they mean good and have your best interest at heart. If you were crying after what they said, and if you talked about it multiple times, that means what they said to you really offended and it hurts you more than anything. And the hurt of a loved one can, when it's hurtful, when it's a comment that's hurtful and rude, it can ride on you. And it unintentionally teaches people that you deserve to be treated this way because you're not stopping them. This is not okay. That's one thing you need to know. You can talk to me about this anytime, but you need to talk to the person that's hurting you, okay? And let them know that my feelings are not optional. I'm not an option. I'm a choice that choosing to hurt. You're making a choice. Don't make it an optional one. Okay, I'm going to hurt her today so I can feel better. And you make it feel unintentional like you wasn't hurting me. You had my best interest in heart, but you hurt me. So no, it did not feel good. Okay? And you know what I'm saying? You have to say no, ma'am. Sometimes your no needs to be a hard ass no. Your maybe means to be a hell no. And your yes means I say yes, but my fucking ass means no. And your no needs to just no, don't even ask a damn again. You saying no all the way around because saying no to them is saying yes to you. And how many times have you said no to you? 2025, you need to know how many times you've been saying no to you. Every time that they hurt you. Because you remember it. Because you talk about it. You bring it up so you know how many times they hurt you. And you know how bad it felt. And you know how you cried. And how you're not sleeping through the night. God don't like that, and you were wore down, and it would have took you out of here, and that child needs you. And God needs you to be here to be an inspiration to somebody else. He don't just leave you here by accident, sweetheart. Okay? No matter what. Not later, no silence. You got to speak. Sometimes it's okay to be quiet. Sometimes it's okay. Let's not talk about it. Let's not say nothing. God wants us to be quiet. But sometimes he needs you to speak. Because ain't nothing going to happen until you speak up for you. Protect your dignity in real time. Okay? Stop letting people devour you and stop letting them hurt you. You know what I'm saying? That's part of self-love. That is the meaning of it. You want more self-love, then you have to give yourself self-love. It's a simple boundary. It's a simple boundary, and it can sound like you being mean. It can sound like that maybe maybe not now, or you meant it's okay right now, but really inside, it hurt you and it landed wrong. And you won't accept it. They can't come half-cocked. They can't break it. Once you say what you got to say to them, they need to fully understand it, and it needs to be spoken in a way that they understand exactly what you're saying, and it don't need to be spoke again because they're grown. They're adults, and they should understand how to speak to another adult. And you a grown-ass woman. You what, 43?
I'm 41. Actually.
41. See what I'm saying? You're more mature than your age, and it's time out for the bull crap. Okay, it's no debate. When they violate your boundaries after you have already told them what you're not going to deal with, and then they do it, there's no apology. That's first step. There's no over-explaining it again. I'm not explaining it to you again after this point. There's no debate. Okay? Because the apology is going to be half-assed and half-cocked. Because now they're going to know you're mad. When they do it, the phone call stop. I don't care how much you love your nephew. The phone call stop. I love you, but I got to love you from over here, baby. Right. No accepting it, because once you accept it, they know how to do it again to get you accepted. They know how far to go. And then they will keep on like a husband that's cheating on his wife and getting caught every other Wednesday. He back with roses, them dead-ass chocolates, and that bad-ass breath. Yeah. Okay? It's just the truth. Like a bad cold that you've been trying to get rid of. And the cold just keeps coming back. You're passing it from kid to kid, or lice. That's a good example. Like lice. You clean one kid's hair, but until you clean the whole room and fumigate the whole damn house and strip the mattresses and wash all the covers, the lice is still going to crawl back into that person's head.
Got it.
It's a picture, you dumb ass bitch. It's a fucking picture, you dumb ass bitch. Why are you being a dumbass bitch? Take your motherfucking ass the fuck out of here, hoe. I don't got time for you dead assholes today. Get the fuck out. Your mama. That bitch. Now.
I think KJ gave me okay. I just keep sniffling now, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? And look when that happened. Now your baby could be sick at the cost of having somebody else's child there that didn't even need to be there, and then you were tired and run down and you didn't want to do it, and you went out today. And everything within you was telling you to stay home. It could have been God telling you to stay home and not go. There's a reason. It could have been a wreck on the freeway, and he wanted you to stay home so you wouldn't go and change your mind and miss the wreck. That's what happened to my mama. Had she just stayed at home, she was warned, but had she just stayed at home, she went to do that one more thing, and that was the last thing. Lost her head because of it. Get the fuck out of here. God, y'all want to be blocked? There you go, you blocked. Get the fuck out. I got time for you. Get the fuck out of my room. Anyways, moving on. Okay, right now you need your healing, and you need to speak from a place where you can receive your healing. That does not make you bitter. It doesn't make you the bitter one. Okay, it just makes you honest, and you speak it honestly what you feel, which is your truth. Okay, you breaking generational patterns and curses and everything that goes along with it. because for a long time you felt the way you felt, especially when children are watching. So now you're repeating that pattern for your daughter to see. It's okay, mama dealt with it and she didn't like it, so now everything I don't like, I'm gonna just have to deal with people treat me this way because that's the way life is. And now you're finna homeschool. See what I'm saying? How much more she's going to see you deal with?
I know.
Do you really, really want that for her? If you don't, say it louder. If you need to, say it louder.
Yeah.
You know, let them know how you feel because you're right there. And say it loud again for the folks in the back that did act like that they didn't hear clearly how you felt and what you said. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The truth is a receipt by itself. You just name something and you tell the person about it and you admit. Okay? And then sitting and drinking is a pattern of somebody, you know, dealing with things and they're scared to admit what they're dealing with. So they mask it with some other device. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and by doing this, you know, it's times that it can be overused when you're dealing with a lot of anxiety and things like that.
It numbs. It makes me stop with the overthinking and stuff.
It does. It takes over that. It takes over the overuse. It takes over the exploded mind.
For example, because I'm gonna do it today, then I'm cutting myself off.
And then the kindness will kick in because you feel good. So now you're doing something you don't want to do. So you're being exploited and overused. Yeah, you drinking, so you're being exploited, overused. Your abilities are being treated like an open tab, okay? And your silence is being mistaken for the fact that you're content with whatever person is saying and doing to you.
Right.
Your abilities, your abilities are for you, okay? And you know, you're absolutely right to say, you know, nobody deserves to get snapped on because I'm drinking, but they do deserve to know the reason why you snapping. And the reason why you snapping is because they're approaching you in a vulnerable state.
She called me in a bad mood. So I just hate my hair. Like, girl, what are you on? Like, Keisha.
They called you in a bad state and there's no reason for it.
Fucking mood.
And your spirit is saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of being leaned on. I'm tired of being disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being looked at or leaned on without the respect that I deserve and then talked about because now I'm leaning on another vice to deal with the way you treat me. Okay? And so now we need to have a talk about it. And now that's a big thing. The biggest thing about this that you're going to walk out with is your peace. You're going to keep your peace of mind. You want your peace. You want your daughter to be good. You're going to walk out with that when you do this. You want a good sister, a good aunt, a good friend, a good mom around. And if they can't be, you can cut them off, but your child then has to be brought here. So you're going to have to cut the people off that are handling you. I like the wig, so move your fucked up ass on. Get the fuck out of my room, bitch. Get the fuck out. Okay? So many people burn themselves out. Okay? And then you offer yourself to people like an altar. And they get mad because they want to play at the table. You can't fix up the altar and offer an offering and then get mad because people want to play at the table. Mic drop.
I love you.
It's real, okay? You are not being a bad friend for choosing yourself, which is what I told you earlier.
Yes.
I'm repeating the same things I'm repeating again, like a record. You're not being a bad friend for telling her it's your birthday, you go celebrate your birthday. I'm living my best life. So I don't really feel like I'm going to be helpful today to you. So I'm thinking you need to go love on yourself today. It would have been better for you to tell her to go love on herself than to put yourself in the position to where now you had to come out with $20 that could have stayed in your pocket to help your household when your house is struggling. You can't help anyone else unless you start with yourself. It comes from self first. You are finally being a good friend to you when you do this. You're not selfish. That's not selfish. That's called survival, turning into wisdom. You went through this cycle already, so you know what this rinse cycle is about. Let's change it to delicate because that one beat you up.
Yeah.
Okay?
So,
People have
yeah.
been comfortable with misusing you because you are capable of allowing them. You are dependable on allowing them. You are very quiet and allow them to talk over you and treat you like nothing. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. And you are careful of them. I mean, you care for them. You care too much. And you let the love that you feel and obligation that you feel to family members overshadow what you feel for yourself and your child. Fuck that shit. You got your own child. You got your own set of problems. And I'm pretty sure that if you lost your house or something, which you wouldn't want to do, your sister might let you go over there. But are you going to feel comfortable? No.
No.
And you're making these things happen to you because you're putting yourself in binds by not focusing on you. And God cannot bless you while you giving everything you have away. Because if He gives it to you, you're just going to give that shit away to somebody else. You're not going to use it for Shannon. You're going to give it away. And that's why you're dependable. Because you're quiet, okay? But capability does not mean you're equal in obligations. You're capable of making it, but the money you have is nothing compared to what they have. So you may feel obligated to go do that, but you're not equal in the obligations. The $20 you wasted today could have went towards socks, drawers, laundry soap, anything else for Shannon. For Shannon, and Shannon has a baby, okay? This is scripture level truth. You know what I'm saying? God don't give you nothing to waste. Okay? You got to be friends with yourself first. That's the number one key. If you can't be friends yourself, how can you expect somebody else to be a good friend to you? You ain't even a good friend. You don't even freaking like you. Okay? And you got to do that because if you're friends, if you're not friends with yourself, then you're not loyal to yourself. How you going to be better friends with somebody else than you are to you? You a bad friend to you, okay? Everybody else gets the VIP access, and you don't, so they're more very important person than you. They more, you know what I'm saying, than you. You just get the leftovers, just like going to a barbecue and all the scraps that they put into the bowl for the dog you take home to eat. Because you didn't eat anything, you made sure everybody else got full. What about you? Sometimes get a little piece of that steak for yourself. It's time out for that. God is tired of playing. He done warned you. This your second time. It shall not be a third warning. Okay, when that third warning comes, destruction. Because He's warned you. Okay? He let you see a little bit. This is nothing compared to what He can do to get you to listen to Him and stop playing God. Okay? Charity starts at home. It isn't just saying it. Okay? It is boundaries and principles behind setting those boundaries. When you tell them the boundaries, you don't want them to cross, and you tell them what you're going to do if they do cross it. And if you can uplift and boost, rescue, encourage, and show grace to everybody else, why can't you, why wouldn't you show it to yourself? Why are you exempt from the same compassion that you lend to everybody else? The same care, the same thought. If it was Keisha going through what you're going through, would you tell her, let's go on a more expensive trip, and I'll just pay your way. I'll just pay your way. Would she be able to stand there and let you do that?
Yes, she would. Yeah, sorry to say, but she would. Oh God.
Would your mama let
Because
you
she
do it?
yeah, the family. She's the like yeah. But yeah.
But
Thank you.
they're in a bind. But
You
but
remind me of the bitch I
but
am. I am.
you're in a bind. You don't like
Yeah.
that. That's why I'm giving you an
That
example.
just makes me feel
That's
so much.
their boundaries.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I went through the same thing with my sister, the one that we're back talking now, pretty close.
Oh, good.
The
I'm
one
glad.
that
Okay.
had the birthday party that I threw the birthday party for.
Okay.
Because,
Don't it look like your daughter?
yes, I finally sat down and told her my boundaries and told her what she was doing that hurt me and how over the years it's gotten progressively worse and how she thinks she's way up here, better than me. But the whole time, I didn't realize that she was jealous of me. I had no idea the whole time that she was one-upping me, that she was jealous of me, and she felt like she had to keep up with me to show her big sister that she has made it just like her and she can do it. And the reason why she was doing that is because she was in college. I took care of her and my other sister. I made sure they had whatever they needed. I worked 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs, and I waited tables. I did whatever. Sometimes I went on no sleep. I just slept on my breaks at these jobs. I worked 24/7 to make sure that they had school, they had clothes, they had money, whatever that they needed. Whatever that they needed. Because my stepmom was on drugs and my dad was on drugs, and my sister told me and she wanted to come stay with me. My other sister, my mother died. So she didn't have anybody else. And my grandma moved back to California. And she was down here in Arkansas with nobody. So I had to be the parent. So I put them first. And I didn't think that they recognized how I felt. I didn't find out till I told them how I felt that they were only doing it because they were jealous and they wanted to also show me that they could do what I could do. They wanted to help me. They wanted to show me. The whole entire time I've been mad for no reason. But had I not set my boundaries, I never would have known.
Right.
I never would have understanding. That's why I say last year was my year of understanding. Understanding is the best thing you can have. Keisha may not know they're buying you stuff and saying, I'm going to buy you, I'll pay for it. Like it's nothing. You can just get it. Really hurts you because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. My sister, we used to go to Dallas and all that stuff all the time. Well, I worked a lot of jobs, but I had a low-life ass husband. And when it was time for trips, he had robbed my bank account. So we didn't have no money. Though I was a dealer, I didn't have no money because he stole all my shit. Right 2 days before the trip, it take a while to re-up. And it take a while to go out and find customers that just spent their first of the month check. Okay? So I barely could scrape up $5,000. My taxes hadn't hit yet. And she's spending $20,000. We out. She at the Coach store. My daughter want a Coach. My son want this. And I only had the young ones with me, and my youngest granddaughter at the time was with me. But they wanted something. And I felt so embarrassed all the time. And then she'll put me to the side. It's like, here, take this 1,000, and then when you get your taxes. But see, the thing about it is, I didn't want to spend my taxes. I live off of that all year because I'm good with my money. He just robbed my bank account, and that's what happened to all my money because they had way more in their bank. You know what I'm saying? And so she was not computing that it was hurting me. It was embarrassing. We had restaurants. You talking about let's go out for breakfast. You wondering why I bought grocery from the grocery store when I got there and my hot plate and stuff and cooked in my room. You wondering why? Because I'm going to feed my whole family. We're going to eat multiple times. And I'm only buying grocery once for the week while we here. We have a refrigerator and a stove in there. Why would I just buy grocery for the refrigerator and cook? While I'm going out and spending $40 and $60 and $80 for a meal. And then as soon as they shit is gone. So, or father burp, now they hungry again. You know what I'm saying? So, she wasn't computing. But when I explained to her this year, it wasn't that I wasn't listening to you. I was listening to you. I talked to my other sister too. I said, but you did not respect me, and I felt disrespected and unloved so many times by you. I felt downplayed. I felt like you feel like, yeah, she's the biggest sister, but I'm the big sister. I got this money. I got this career. I got, you know, I own my house, and I'm doing this, and my husband. and my relationship wasn't good. I'm going through a divorce. It just was, so much all the time. And then I'm always there, your right-hand girl, for you to lean on and help you through what you going through. But I never felt like you gave a damn about what I was going through, and it wasn't even so. It was that she was trying to impress me, but it was offending me, and she wasn't aware of it. So if you don't tell a person, how are they supposed to know what you're dealing with? It's about your survival, and it's about your survival turning into wisdom again. You know what I'm saying? It's about showing your capabilities. All right, and it's like I said, it's about charity starting at home, and valuing your own principles and boundaries, and rescuing yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
And when you go through it, just say amen. Amen, amen, amen again. Thank you, Lord, for the healing.
It reminds me of the bitch I am.
Really?
I'm gonna be her.
You remember that when you look in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you go to that mirror and you say, I am not wrong.
Okay, let me look
yes, with the mirror looking at you. I am not wrong.
What am I saying?
I tell the mirror to yourself, because you're looking at yourself, say, you are not wrong.
You are not wrong.
You are waking up.
I am waking up.
Okay? You are waking up to stop people's convenience.
I am waking up to stop people's convenience.
And I am starting a whole new me, and it begins with loving myself.
And I'm starting a whole new me, and it begins with loving myself.
Now stand up right now and say, I'm your best friend. I love you, and you are it.
I'm your best friend. I love you, and you are it, girl. You are. And God's going to keep showing you. Don't let what people think or how they feel like you should act affect you, even if you love them, because you love yourself more, Shannon.
That's right.
Keep reminding yourself of that.
Keep reminding yourself.
You love yourself more, and you know it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay. So many things. And watch what that little thing can do. If you just have faith like that in yourself, the way you have faith in others, imagine how far you can go.
Thank you. Now I'm hugging the mirror. Yeah, thank you.
You are so welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
I was like over here shaking because I had the anxiety, and I'm just like, I got this.
God told me to tell you that, and I have to tell you that. And he also told me to post a video. So I'm going to post a video with the affirmation in there. And you can go play that video anytime you need to.
That's tears. Like even I said, these are grateful tears now. And then just when it's out of you. And you are a blessing. And just continue to be the blessing you are.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you more. Thank you. That was therapeutic right there. I needed that. And look, now I'm about to sip some coffee. I still got the coffee back again from earlier. Oh, thank you, God.
God is good.
And that's why I just saying, look what the internet can do. Like how we just can bring people into your life that you never, like I always used to watch you from afar, just admire you. And like, I never would think that I would be talking to you. Like you was a person that used to get me through my days, and learn from you and stuff. And just look at life, man. Look at life. And this is a blessing for me to be able to have you like one-on-one, and for you to appreciate me, and like and for me to be able to show I appreciate and love you. And I just thank you. I'm dead serious. Just thank you so much.
You are so welcome. I'm going to post a video because that's what God told me to do. So when I do get off of this thing, for this coffee and conversation, I'm going to post a video because some people need that word. And to say that, hell, I even need to be able to be repeating this and saying this to myself. Because it's great. It's great to be able to say that to yourself.
It is. Yeah. I had, look at me. I always think about somebody else, but like I had like started writing like positive affirmations on the mirror. So like when April would wake up in the morning, like, we use the bathroom, she could read it and see it. And I just gotta start doing those things again. Like everything is working out how it's supposed to, Shannon. Just because it doesn't go your way, don't mean the whole pan is extra sketch.
Yeah.
You got this, girl.
It doesn't mean the plan is gone. It just means you took a different route to get to the destination you're trying to reach. That road was blocked, and it had to be a detour, and it got you there a little bit quicker. But everything that you were going to have to endure, you didn't have to by going around the longer way. And the longer way seemed longer, but it was actually shorter because you didn't have any obstacles.
Yeah.
Some people don't think about the obstacles. A lot of people, they look for uplifting, but then when they don't feel it, it's because they didn't consider the obstacles in the way while they were going on the journey that they just started. But in the beginning of every journey, just understand that there's always an end. The journey won't last forever. There's got to be a destination, okay? Some place that you're going to arrive at, and some place you left from.
Right.
All you got to do is keep your head up and keep on walking. And it may take you a little bit longer than others to get there because your path might be a little bit rockier. Like I said, it might curve a little bit. But guess what? What you learn on your path may not be what I learn on mine, but when we put our notes together, we may be able to help somebody avoid that whole entire situation. So you got to look at it like that. You're helping your daughter understand what to do and what not to do. She may say, I learned from my mom, and I'm not getting a mortgage. I'm going to pay cash for my house and get me a fixer-upper. And every time I get a little money, I'm going to fix something until it's the way I want to. I will never have to pay anybody mortgage. And that'll be a proud moment for you because that means she don't owe anybody anything and she don't got to struggle.
Yeah.
That's what you call a blessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely is my blessing. She is. And I'm just going to just keep being a blessing to her, meaning being my best self.
You got to be your best version of yourself. People are going to not like you, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's okay. They're entitled to their opinion. There's so many people in the world that don't like folks, but it ain't never stopped them. Look at all of these celebrities. Once upon a time in their life, they were stopped. They were told no. They were told they were not good enough. If they would have sat down, we wouldn't have half the things we have today. We wouldn't have peanut butter. We wouldn't have Jack Daniels. We wouldn't have cereal. We wouldn't have medicines. The things that we wouldn't have today if somebody would have stopped. The first heart surgeon would have stopped. The life wouldn't have never been saved. So you just really have to think about the things you go into your life. My testimony is coming at the end because you can't have a test without testimony. The word doesn't exist. It's time out for playing games. It really is. Sometimes you have to put your grown woman's hat on and just live. Just live.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right. I got
Keep
my shirt
on
on.
walking.
My friend always told me that you're perfectly imperfect, Shannon.
Perfectly imperfect is the right word.
Perfectly imperfect.
And it's okay to be that way. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I asked Ava what type of mama was. She said, Mommy, you're a unique mom. I said, I'll take that.
And unique is wonderful. That means you cut all angles. There's no one word to describe you. And there's nothing or nobody in the world that's going to be like you. There's nobody like your mother. There might be feelings for your mom, like it might be good stand-ins, but there's no one like your mother. There's no one that can take the place of your mother. There's no one that can talk to you like your mother. If you have a real mother. Now, there's people that's out there that pushing out kids that don't make them a mother. Okay, a real mother is somebody that is there for the security of the child, uplifts the child, make the child feel safe, have that open record where that child feels like there's nothing I can't say to my mom that she won't understand, and I don't feel like I have to run to the streets or this person down the road to get the answer I'm seeking because my mom loves me. It's a lot of love in being a mother. It really, truly is. And people do take that for granted. They take that for granted, and it's not all right because the child suffers in the end. And even they suffer all the way to adulthood because it's not okay to not be okay and to pretend to be okay because after a while, all of that stuff comes to the surface. You can only swallow it for so long.
Mhm. Mhm.
It eventually will float. And the problem will be there even more harsh, hey, than it ever was before. So you have to ask yourself, what am I telling my child? What am I teaching my child? The conversation alone, so I'm going to stop. He said, leave it alone. So I'm going to leave it right there. He said, you got it. How you doing today? Numbed? Numbed? I don't know how to say that, baby. We had to go on copy and conversation because somebody in the audience needs to hear it as well. What happened to my thing? Oops. I don't know what happened to it. They was in here and then they was gone. It said connecting. I think the internet must have went out. Is it reconnecting? I think my internet went out. Yep, it did. It do that early in the morning, like it's still plugged up. I don't know why it be resetting itself like that. It do that all the time. Every time it resets itself. Every time. And I be trying to reconnect. I'm gonna report a problem. Okay, let me try it again because I don't know why it's doing that. I don't understand where it went. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we was talking about boundaries. I don't know what happened to my internet that quick. Oh, it came back on. I'm not understanding why T-Mobile does that every morning. Like they just cut the freaking thing off. I'm gonna report a problem. Cause I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. It keeps saying it's searching for the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is on. I don't understand this at all. Why does it keep on cutting itself off? Cutting itself off and on. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? I was talking to Shannon, and then the freaking Zoom went off on me. I hope they still in here. Hope they still in here. I don't know what happened to the same Zoom.
Oh,
How I get it back?
I came back. I was like, oh, she's not here.
I was trying to figure out what happened to it. I was all in the mid-conversation. God said the conversation was over. See how that worked? See what he said? He said it was over. He said, don't talk about it no more. So I shut the hell up.
It's over. Yep, it's over. It's over. Like, exactly. Like, even my feelings with my sister, it's over. What happened today is over. Like, yeah.
He said, leave it alone.
Got more important things to focus on than what somebody think or think they know about me. But, yep.
And he did that just right, didn't he? He cut that off. I said, God said it's over, so I'm going to stop. He said, stop.
I know, and we got to focus on if I should take this job or not. We got to focus on, all right, that's today. Today we're going to unwind. Are we doing coffee? Oh, look, we just did coffee.
We just did coffee. We can do it again a little bit later because I got to get this website up and running. But I'm going to do it. What I'm going to do is do it on Facebook. I'm going to bring, so that they can see what we're doing. They can start coming here too.
Like I said, you know, I'm just thinking of, oh my God, I got to watch what I say on Facebook because that's where all the family be fucking at. All my family.
You know what? Don't watch what you say. Say how you feel. Because, like I told Strawberry, it's a need. They need to know. How else are they going to know that what you're saying bugs the hell out of them?
Yeah.
How else are they supposed to know?
My sister was right though. Your makeup do be looking good, and I love how it stayed. And Keisha was like, "Let me." She's like, "Go back." She's like,
that's the concealer, girl. That's the concealer keeping that makeup on like that. That concealer ain't no joke.
I don't know what times. I think Food Line open till 7. I'm thinking they open at 6. They don't open at 6 anymore. So I'm gonna have to go to Kroger's.
I gotta go to that place too. I sure don't feel like going to no damn grocery store, but I ain't got no more food in the house. I ain't got no damn choice.
Yeah.
I'll try to see when he say he getting ready to come home so I can go take my shower first and get in the bed before he get here so I ain't got to be bothered.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I'm gonna take me a nap after 4 because I can't sleep until then. If I go lay down, I ain't gonna go no damn sleep. I'm gonna be sitting right up here scrolling TikTok or some shit like that because I can't sleep till a certain time. I just don't get sleepy. And then I got to get up in the morning and clean this place up because this office needs to be looking office presentable by Monday because people are going to be putting their stuff online. I got to get the website going. So I might bring the laptop in the room and do the website from the bed and just leave everything else in here so I ain't got to bring it back and forth.
And do it's going to be easier for you.
I'll bring my blanket in the room, the tablet in the room, and just my phone because they're on the same charger anyways. I got about 10 minutes, so I'm going to play a little bit of my music. Might as well. I like my new songs.
Oh, yeah, I need to hear. Yeah, I haven't really heard any music like and attention and doing what I need to.
Okay.
Apply for some more jobs today again.
I ain't got but about 10 more minutes on here, so that's what I'm do.
Temptations calling in the night. Roleplay shadows take flight. Desire burning deep inside. Fantasy, reality collide. Lights dim low and curtains fall. Masks on faces hidden. All the stages set, the script unread. What role will I play in your head? Whispers soft like velvet sheets. Secrets that our lips meet. Every move a calculated risk in this game of one and bliss. Temptations role play. Lines blurring every day. Who are we when the lights go down in this make-believe town? Temptations role play. Hearts tangled in display. No rules, just what we crave in this temptation role play. to who we could be in this dance of ecstasy. Eyes locking, bodies sway in a rhythm that won't obey. The clock ticks on, but we don't care. Lost in this forbidden affair. Temptations role play, lines blurring every day. Who are we when the lights go down in this make-believe town? Temptations role play, hearts tangled in display. No rules, just what we crave in this temptation role play. The fantasy starts to feel so real. Can't tell where the acting ends and feelings heal. Is this just a game we replaying for fun? Or is there something more when the day is done? When the role play fades away, will we still feel the same today? Temptations linger in the air. Our role play love affair.
You like that one?
I do.
It's relaxing.
Yes, so relaxing.
Everybody else is asleep. I can't play real music on here. I just gotta play my unreleased stuff. I like the Sneaky Link song, and I like the Side Chick.
Side chick slide on. Go play on another bitch phone.
Oh,
You kiss the delta.
my legs is hurting.
Side
I'm
chick
about to get
slide
ready
on.
to take everything in the
Thinking she
room.
can hit my line, but I ain't got no
When we get on
time.
Facebook in the
When your
morning,
game
we'll do
till your
coffee
lies
and
go
conversation
play
over
another
there
bitch
because
phone. That's where
we
you
did it
belong.
over
You
here.
must have lost your
You
way.
love the
Got
Indigo?
no
Me
more.
too.
It's the wrong phone.
That's my
It's the dial
favorite.
tone. Side chick slide on. Ain't no room for you at home. It's the wrong
I
phone.
love the
You get the
Indigo.
dial tone.
It's hot in
Go
this
play
house. I
on
gotta cut the
another
hair
bitch
off.
phone. Leave me the
I'm
hell
burning
alone.
up. I
Side
was
chick
cold.
slide on. Tryna catch me off guard,
That
but
bill
I'm
gonna
on
be
to your
ridiculous
tricks.
because
Ain't
I
falling
keep
for
putting
your
it on and
facade.
on.
Go play on another bitch phone. Tell her your sweet
Not nothing,
talk.
but I
I'm
didn't
with my
realize how
main
much you
thing
had been
now. Ain't no
up.
coming back
Like
for
Well,
you
180.
no more. It's the wrong phone. You get the Delta.
thank you
Side
for the
chick slide
compliment,
on.
Ruff.
Ain't no room for you at home. It's the wrong phone. You get the
My bills are
Delta.
not
Go
high
play on another
because I
bitch
paid them
phone.
all
Leave
on the
me the
first,
hell alone.
and my light bill was only
Must have
like
confused me with
$110,
someone else. I don't need your
but I
problems,
had
no
already
mental
paid it.
health. So take your
I had
number
paid
and
so
delete
much on
my
the bill
name
that they
before
owed me
I block you. The cards you
$4.50
paid, it's the wrong phone.
Yeah.
You
because
get
I
the Delta,
forgot.
side
I
chick
had forgot I
slide
paid the
on. Ain't no
bill.
room for you at home. It's the wrong phone. You get the Delta, go play on another
I'm gonna leave
bitch
this
phone.
pizza
Leave me
right
the
here on this
hell alone.
thing for him, and he can
Must
come
have
in and he can
confused
eat
me
it
with someone else. I
because
don't
I'm
need
gonna
your
be in the bed
drama or
asleep.
my mental health. So take your number and delete my name before I block you and
Sometimes
cause you
I'm going in and out of
pay.
sleep. Feel like get her off.
It's the wrong phone.
Mm-hmm.
You get the dial tone. Side chick slide on. Ain't no room for you at home. It's the wrong phone. You get the dial tone. Go play on another bitch phone. Leave me the hell alone. Side chick slide on. Go play on another bitch phone.
I'm
It's
gonna
the
leave
wrong phone.
him
You get the dial tone.
the 2 pieces of pizza that's left and these little things. And put it all in one little box so he can eat it. When we get up in the morning, I'll make some eggs and bacon. And some biscuits. I got that in there. And then when we go, we're gonna handle business. And then once we go handle business and stuff, we're gonna stop by Papa John's and get my $50 back. We need to go to that place that I was gonna have my birthday party and get my money back for that too. Then I gotta go pay on my rings. I gotta go pay on my ring. I'm gonna throw this box away. I'm gonna text him and tell him, your food is on my desk. I might be asleep when you get here. Cause today Thursday. They not gonna let them leave early today. They left early yesterday. I should go in there and play me some Mario on my she being something. I'm bored.
So what you doing with this?
He ain't gotta go to work. Myra went to sleep and lost signal. She'll be back in a couple hours though. And you just woke up. I've been up, I've been up just I couldn't sleep.
Right. Yeah. I think I'm probably going. I'm probably gonna be dozing in and out, but I'll be here. Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna take me a bubble bath.
I just felt like
Find something on TV to watch.
right. I'm gonna find something good to watch. Let me know if you got something good.
I wanna watch this movie. This movie on Angel. It's on the Angel Network. It's about a little girl. Her mama got shot by the dope dealer over some money. And her sibling and her was in the house and saw it happen.
Oh God.
And I can watch that while I work on my website. And then in the morning, I'm going to be on TikTok. Not TikTok. What's the other one? Facebook for Coffee and Conversation. I'll be on TikTok tomorrow evening because John is off. And he can help me in the kitchen when I cook or make sure I get what I need when I'm in there cooking tomorrow. We not eating out wasting no money because we trying to move. I wish we could have got a rental car just for the weekend to drive around and look at stuff. But we already got the application in on that house and everything. So we already got the application approved. We can get any house they got on their market. So why go pay somebody else an application fee when we passed the application? His record didn't show up or nothing. So
Oh, good.
I'm about to end this. Okay, YouTube, come back tomorrow for more Coffee and Conversation. We'll probably be on about between 3 and 4 o'clock. You know, once we start talking about good, juicy stuff that could help somebody else, I like to continue that role. Like, I want people to hear it because sometimes I'm saying something that God will have me to say, and I miss the opportunity for somebody else to hear it. But if I hit that button, it's out there forever because I may not remember what I'm saying. When God is working, I don't remember. I let him work and say what he gonna say, and I back out. So I will holler at you guys a little bit later, and I will be on here answering tax questions next week. When I'm doing taxes, I'll be answering any tax questions. I'll be answering. I'll be on all platforms. I'll be on Facebook for about an hour doing it. I'll be on TikTok for no more than about an hour unless they make me stay for 2. I'll be on there answering tax questions. I'm going to have my camera off, but I'll be answering tax questions because I'll be working. And I'll have the Lady D's tax thing up there on the picture so people will know that's what we doing. And if somebody want to come into the box and ask a question, the box will be open like that. So I can get people engaging because when I cook, they engage. And I don't always need to have my camera on for you to be able to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like they feel like I gotta have my camera on. They feel more special when I have my camera on. My camera be on when I'm cooking though. Not when I'm on there. So y'all have a wonderful day. Like I said, Monday starts tax season for my office. And if you have any questions, you can ask. I'll be answering questions during the weekend too. If y'all want to ask any questions about how the service works. And also if you want me to take a look at any other returns or you have any, simple questions. Not too deep, not nothing that I need you to send me a return for. If you need to send me a return, I do charge for just looking over returns, especially if you feel like you're not going to file with me. Now, if you're not going to file with me, then you're just wasting time for somebody who is going to file. And I don't like my time wasted. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Be blessed, okay? Tomorrow is when I wake up.